So one thing that stands out right away about this is how much weight and mechanical detail it has once it's actually in my hand. A few other things that you should know is that the zinc alloy body feels cold and solid instead of lightweight or hollow. And the other removable outer pieces give it a more customizable feel when I'm spinning it. The lighting effect here and here and here is also more noticeable in person after it sits under a light for a minute, especially around the outer section when the spinner gets moving. This works well for people who like a tactile desk item, people who constantly fidget while working, or someone who prefers something more physical in weight instead of the smaller plastic spinners that feel disposable. I can also see this fitting well in a workspace because of the bearing stays fairly quiet while spinning. The center grip feels stable between my fingers and the balance stays consistent even when I switch between shorter spins and harder flicks. The outer edges are smooth enough that it doesn't feel rough in hand, and the polished finish gives it a more collectible or gadget feel than a regular toy. One thing I noticed while using it is that the spinning time changes depending on how much force I put into it, but it actually keeps momentum pretty well once it gets going. The extra bearing and interchangeable parts also make it feel more serviceable long term instead of something that gets thrown away once the bearing wears out. Overall, this feels like a more focused physical experience on spinning and handling than just being a flashy, heavier metal construction. This is definitely a premium feel once you get it in hand.